stream, and then we'll get started. Make sure that's up and running. Okay, looks good. All right, let's get on the record. So welcome everyone. This is Docket 6680 FR 2024, the application of Wisconsin Power and Light Company for a reconciliation of actual fuel costs to the authorized 2024 fuel costs. Off the record for a second. Mute my on. Okay. All right, let's get back on. So we're here for the public and party sessions. To start off with the public, any public comments we can receive right now. And just looking at our participant list on Zoom, we have no members of the public in attendance, so no public comments to receive at this time. If I remember, I'll ask again before we adjourn to see if there's any people connected from the public. But in the meantime, or even after the hearing, we will accept public comments in writing. Those are due Tuesday, July 1st. They can be filed on the Commission's website or mailed to us by U.S. mail. The instructions on how to do that are on the notice of hearing we sent to the service list and put on our website. It's also now being presented on the screen share in Zoom, so it's also on our live stream on YouTube and will be part of the YouTube recording on our hearings channel. And just to note, sometimes I mention this, sometimes I don't, that because we have a transcriptionist, the official transcript of the hearing will be on the transcript in writing, but the YouTube video will remain online for posterity as a convenience, public convenience, and an unofficial recording of the hearing. All right. So at this point, we can switch over to the party session. So we'll be receiving the evidence of parties and commission staff. And thank you all for attending on Zoom. We are going to switch to appearances. So here's our service list on the screen share, and just want to review this, the importance of the list here. So these are the contacts we use for official communications in the case. And we want to make sure we have those entries complete and correct for each party. So for example, any orders I issue will be sent by email to the service list, and the final decision is also emailed to the service list. So important to get this right. So I'm just going to start with appearances on the record in alphabetical order. So first we have Citizens Utility Board. Who's representing CUB today?
Morning. This is Daniel Narvi appearing for the Citizens Utility Board.
All right. Well, welcome to commission practice. Appreciate you joining us.
Thank you very much.
PSC, who's representing commission staff today?
Sophia Rogers.
All right. And Wisconsin Industrial Energy Group.
Yes, good morning. Steve Heinzen for WEG.
Okay. Certainly experienced with commission practice. And we'll turn to Wisconsin Power and Light.
Good morning, Your Honor. Zach Ramirez appearing for WPL.
Okay, another person we can call an old timer as well as me.
Oh, no.
So, all right. So we got our appearances. Let's move on then. Can discuss the offered evidence list. So I did get an email out to the service list with the offered evidence list and some instructions about no surprises, usual practice for the hearing and what we do before we take the first witness. So I have the offered evidence list. I'm just going to put that on the screen share, and that might be kind of small. And we'll just discuss, first of all, any errors or omissions on the list, and we can go off the record for this. So let's just do that first. We'll go off the record now.
Your Honor.
Yes.
So no omissions, but for clarity, witness Schaefer sponsored the application exhibit, even though it didn't bear her name.
Yes.
And then I think that might just be a function of rows, because then Metzger goes up one row.
So what I usually do is, so there's no witness name attached. I usually put the application exhibit
Okay.
up there instead of, but yeah, if witness Schaefer wants to verify that, that'd be great. And yeah, I usually don't get too picky about that, but okay. So now, and I'm sorry about Metzger's
Just
row.
that it's needs to go up one row. The exhibits. Metzger 1 and
Oh,
2 are
yeah.
on Schaefer's row.
Interesting. All
And
right.
that's all for WPL.
Perfect. All right. So that's just what I'm looking for. So any other corrections to the list, the way it's appearing here? Nothing from staff. Okay, so I just wanted to mention then, I probably do this off the record. We have the data request response exhibit, and I'm not expecting to issue a public comment exhibit. We have like a kind of a separate row on the bottom. If we get more than 5 public comments in writing, we'll create the list, so it's just easier to organize those. But so far, I don't think there are any comments as far as since I last checked. All
And
right.
Your Honor,
Yeah.
there are no updates to the DRR exhibit, so that's final as it is.
Okay. Well, so this might be useful to talk about on the record. Oh, sorry, I forgot to let Neil in, although I changed the screen. He's waiting. I was gonna let both of his connections in. So let's just get on the record quick for this. So, I mean, maybe I'm thinking about a field cost plan case, but we're not, are we expecting any updated cost information here?
No, Your Honor.
I'm sorry, I didn't catch your answer.
No, Your Honor. The field cost, field reconciliation doesn't have an update for NYMEX or anything like that.
Yeah. Okay. Just trying to be cautiously complete here. So I'm just going to delete. Okay, great. Thanks. All right. So any other comments about the offered evidence list? So give people one more chance to chime in. All right. And do we have any witnesses we can excuse that there's no cross for and do not wish to take the stand? Since you're all here, you might as well just swear your documents in. All right, just good to know beforehand. All right, so let's get on the record.
You
So we
just
discussed
said
the offered evidence list, and
you just had me on the record for that.
okay. Let's did this last time too. Let's really get on the record. Double
Okay.
on the record. I'm using a small screen today. I think that might be why I have a little offbeat here. So now we're really on the record. I'm going to accept the documents listed on the offered evidence list, and we will just get those verified by the witnesses, and they can go into the record. And just a few corrections we'll need to make with formatting and filing requirements. So we'll just expect to see those filed by the deadline set in the scheduling order. Okay, so we're on the record. Let's take our first witness. So I'll have the applicant go first, and who would you like to call?
Thank you, Your Honor. WPL calls witness Ayla Schaefer.
All right, well, I see you there. So raise your right hand. You swear or affirm, tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
I do.
All right, and you may need to speak up just a little bit.
Okay, sorry.
That's okay. All right, great. So go ahead, Attorney Ramirez.
Okay, please state your name for the record.
Ayla Schaefer.
And in this case, did you cause to be submitted direct testimony, rebuttal testimony in the exhibit WPL application?
Yes.
And if I asked you the same questions in your testimony today, would your answers be the same?
Yes.
And is the information in your testimony and exhibits true and correct to the best of your knowledge?
Yes.
Your Honor, Ms. Schaefer is available for cross-examination.
Okay, any questions? We'll start with, we'll go down the list here. So Cub first.
Nothing from Cub.
Okay. Weig,
No, Your Honor.
and commission staff. Just having a little trouble hearing you, Sophia.
Oh, I'm sorry. I think that's just, can you hear me now?
Yes, yes,
Great. Just a long week, I think.
yeah.
Not a technical issue. No cross.
All right, great, thanks. Okay, witness Schaefer, you're excused. Thanks very much.
All right, thanks,
you.
Ayla. WPL next calls witness Metzger, who's appearing on the screen.
Yes, I see you there. All right, raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth?
I do.
All right, go ahead.
Please state your name for the record.
Philip Metzger.
And in this case, did you cause to be filed direct testimony, rebuttal testimony, and 2 exhibits?
Yes, I did.
And if I asked you the same questions in your testimony today, would your answers be the same?
Yes, they would.
And is the information in your testimony and exhibits true and correct to the best of your knowledge?
Yes, they are.
Your Honor, Mr. Metzger is available for cross-examination.
Okay, any questions from Cub?
No cross from Cub.
All right, and Weig,
No cross, Your Honor.
commission staff.
No, thank you.
All right. So that's the balance of the applicant's witnesses. Is that correct?
That's correct, Your Honor.
All right, so we'll move on to commission staff.
Do you need to excuse him?
Oh yeah, thanks. Boy, oh boy. Yes, you're excused. Thanks, witness Metzger. And for you WPL witnesses, it may not be this easy in the future. Don't get too used to it.
You.
Okay, let's try commission staff. See what we get.
Commission staff calls Michael Ritzema to the stand.
All right, see you there. Raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm, tell the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth?
I do.
Okay, go ahead.
Witness Ritzema, did you prepare and file or cause to be filed the direct testimony in this docket?
Yes,
Are the statements and representations in the testimony you filed true and correct?
yes, they are.
Do you have any additions or modifications to add?
No, I do not.
Open to cross.
Applicant, any questions?
No, Your Honor.
Cub
No, Your Honor.
and Weig.
No, Your Honor.
All right, thanks very much. You're excused.
Commission staff calls Samantha Jervik to the stand.
Raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm, tell the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth?
Yes.
Go ahead.
Witness Jervik, did you prepare and file or cause to be filed direct testimony and an exhibit in this docket?
Yes.
And are you also sponsoring the data request exhibit for staff?
Yes.
Are the statements and representations in the testimony and exhibits that you filed true and correct?
Yes, I do have a correction to my exhibit though.
Go ahead.
So witness Metzger mentions this in his rebuttal testimony. Essentially, in my exhibit, Jervik 1, I included the second nature usage within my cost allocation calculation. And witness Metzger corrects this and provides analysis that I agree with within his rebuttal testimony and within exhibit WPL Metzger 2.
Okay. So what's our plan? Attorney-
Witness Jervik, I know your supervisor is out at the moment. Did you intend to file a correction here?
Yes.
Okay. So Judge, with that correction being identified, can we leave room for a revised exhibit in the next 3 days?
Yes, let's do that. We'll just can just file that as Jervik 1R, and we'll accept a new full version with the corrected with the changes in place.
And witness Jervik, I'm sorry, Judge, you just closed out of it, I think, but do you want to identify?
Yeah, I don't know what happened with that. Hang on. It's right behind. Okay, there we go.
Witness Jervik, could you identify which numbers are going to be looking different? in the revised?
Yeah, so in the revised, it's going to change the monthly bill impact by surcharge period and the monthly bill impact, or by flat rate and by class rate. It's going to essentially remove that second nature, 100%, 50%, that was accidentally included.
Okay, okay,
Am I showing the right page? Just so
Yes.
okay.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
okay. And this program's being considered as part of the rate case?
I
Or,
would have to check with my supervisor.
I don't
Okay.
know if that's
not
probably not
relevant. Okay,
needed information.
okay. Apologies.
That's okay.
So no further questions from us. We'll get that clarified.
Mhm.
That revised exhibit up and open to cross.
Oh, great, thanks. All right, so at this point, yeah, let's have any questions from Wisconsin Power and Light.
Your Honor, just for clarification,
Mhm.
so the revised, so I'll address my questions to witness Jervik. Can you hear me okay? The revisions that you described, for sake of the record and the transcript, are generally consistent with what witness Metzger described in his rebuttal. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay, no further cross from WPL, Your Honor.
Okay, great, thanks. All right, how about Cub?
No cross from Cub.
Weig?
Your Honor, no, we do not have cross either.
Okay, any redirect from?
No, Your Honor.
Okay, thanks. All right, so that's the new document we'll receive. Glad we got that cleared up. And I think that's all of mission staff's witnesses. So at this point, we have taken all the witnesses we have, ready to wrap up here. We do have a post-hearing schedule already set. And yeah, so I don't think there's really much else to discuss. So did want to check our participant list, and I see that there are no members of the public. No one new has joined us, so and there's no one new, meaning there's no members of the public in attendance. So I'll just remind anyone watching or who may watch the video that you want to get any comments in writing to us by July 1st. Otherwise, anything else we need to address before we adjourn? No? All right. Well, thanks very much, everyone. Like I'll say it again, it won't be so easy. This is a pretty unique case with a investor-owned utility, I'll say, but that's just the better for everyone. So thanks very much, everyone, for participating, and take care. We're adjourned.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.